Lemon being benched Monday for his sexist remarks against Nikki Haley. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Don Lemon will not be on the morning show this Monday. He has been benched because of his sexist remarks against Nikki Haley, basically saying that she was not in her prime, even though she's 51 years old, compared to Hillary Rodham Clinton, who's in her 70s, and also Kamala Harris, who's in her mid-50s, and many others who happen to be in politics. He took a lot of heat from his colleagues, Bobby Harlow and Caitlin Collins, but he also took some heat from the chairman of CNN. Don Lemon is on his way out of the door. They're just waiting for the perfect time to let him go. Don Lemon, in his new morning show, has been fighting with his two colleagues, especially Caitlin Collins. Basically, he embarrassed Collins. They said even after the show, one show, she was back there crying because of Don Lemon. You know, Don Lemon has so many female tendencies. It's almost like having 3 women on the show. We should just call him Donna. And Caitlin Collins has been catching hell with Don Lemon. But ever since this morning show, Don Lemon has been showing his natural ass. And what's going to happen with Don Lemon is that they're eventually going to show him the door. But it's so difficult for them to show the door because he marks all the boxes. And see, when you mark all the boxes, you have to understand it's tough, especially on woke CNN. He happens to be black, he happens to be gay, and he happens to be the other. And that's whatever you want him to be. Don Lemon's comments against Nikki Haley shows you the bias that he has and many other of his colleagues have. He just let it all out. But he has done other things since being on this morning show. Don Lemon is angry that they canceled his show that came on weekly at 10 o'clock. But his ratings was absolutely terrible. He couldn't compete with MSNBC and he couldn't compete with Fox. So they had to make a move. Don Lemon is one of the few leftovers on CNN. Yes, they have Anderson Cooper and a few other people still there, but they really want to get rid of Don Lemon. And they're basically building a case to get rid of Donna. Donna will be gone soon if he keeps acting this way. It seems like Don Lemon may want to get fired. He might have plans for something else, maybe a YouTube channel or maybe his own, whatever, on BET, I don't know. But Don Lemon is on his way out. And it's people in the background, the producers, the people on staff of his morning show that really want him out of the door. They say he's difficult to work with. He doesn't respect his colleagues. But what do you expect? This is what happens when you give people like Don Lemon the power. He feels as though you can't fire him because he marks all the boxes. So what? So I'll show my natural ass, like I said earlier, and see how far I can push it. And he pushed it too far with Nikki Haley, because when the chairman of CNN speaks out against you, you know you're a problem. And right now, Don Lemon is a problem. Don Lemon has been saying dumb crap for the last 7 to 8 years. Don Lemon drove a train off the tracks several times, but this is the first time I can recall him ever being disciplined. And they're probably gonna see who they replace him with. They want to see if this person actually gets higher ratings. I think that morning show only gets about 700,000 people to watch every morning. That's behind Fox News, MSNBC. That's extremely low. So they're not getting anything from Don Lemon but a bunch of problems. And his two colleagues don't like being around him. And the staff does not like being around him. He's difficult to work with. Don's arrogance is going to finally get him fired. And people are actually tired of him. This guy has no class. This guy goes on a New Year's Eve show and he's drunk as hell, saying lewd and lascivious things. He has a lawsuit against him for doing lewd and lascivious things. But they keep him around because he marks all the boxes. If he was just a regular brother, he would have been gone. Just like that dumbass TJ Holmes, who's out the door at ABC. It seems like these brothers don't know how to act once you get in those positions. Don is out of here. Don will be fired. And that's all that needs to be said. Don probably has 2 or 3 months till they can find someone else to fill his position. They're going to build a case against him. They're going to get him out of the door. They're going to make sure the black community and the LGBT community will accept his firing. So they won't have that huge controversy, because that's what's going to happen. Twitter universe is going to go off because Don Lemon got fired. But there's plenty of people out here who believes that he should have been fired a long time ago. I want to thank you for listening to this quick take on Don Lemon. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.